Hello RPG fans, Zueljin here. Welcome to Forge Quest. This is a little early access game that I found on Steam that is somewhat like Zelda, and it's voxel based, so it kind of procedurally generates and randomizes dungeons and stuff. Real cool little game, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to start a new character. I kind of played this a little bit just to get the controls down and deleted the character that I tested, and now we're going to create a new. Naturally, we're going to name him Zueljin. And we're not going to go hardcore. So it's populating zones. So, from what I've seen so far, the beginning area is quite normal. Like, it just goes through, and it's kind of like a tutorial. So let's start reading. The land of Shmoop has endured for thousands of years through the ebb and flow of life. Villains enslaved whole kingdoms and razed towns to the ground. Heroes brave and valiant defeated those evil or just misunderstood villains, freeing the citizens from tyrannical clutches. Kingdoms were reforged, towns rebuilt, and new villain began to plot and scheme. After centuries of this constant cycle of destruction and rebuilding, the economy of the entire continent began to depend on this never-ending ebb and flow to provide jobs for its many inhabitants. Blacksmiths were needed to create weapons and armor. Masons needed to rebuild castles from their rubble. Carpenters to rebuild towns. Wise sages could pass on advice to young adventurers. Even henchmen were always in need. However, nearly 2,000 years ago, it missed years, 2,000 ago, the heroes began to gain the upper hand. Villains were defeated by the dozens. Evil empires were toppled and peace was brought to all kingdoms of the land. This ruined the economy. Look at the animation, it's good. The illustration is funny. Poison makers were practically out of business. Torturers had no one to torture. Seers had nothing to see. The chronicles had nothing to chronicle. The entire funeral industry was suffering from a tragic slump of long life expectancy. Wizards, always eager to use good fireburst spells, ended up torching villages after getting too bored off the dang blissful peace that engulfed the land like a plague that was shortly dealt by heroes eager for work afterwards. Man, these are some long sentences. And on top of everything else, the invasive pest known as the chicken began to infest the land. It didn't take long for the feathery creatures to spread far and wide, and after a century most peasants couldn't throw a brick without hitting one in the little blighters. So for the sake of livelihood of the entire world, which is really just one continent and a small island chain off to the west of the served drinks in the coconut shells with tiny paper umbrellas, the leaders of the world, including all the kings, emperors, presidents, and despots, agreed to regulate adventures. Both heroes and villains would have to adhere to the strict codes and regulations to keep one from completely destroying the other. 1,000 years ago, 1,037 and a half years ago, if you want to get technical, the Heroes Education and Regulation Ordinance, HERO, was signed into effect. Thanks to this, the balance of powers between heroes and villains was kept in check and jobs flourished, so the land began to pull itself out of the deepest depression it had ever known and into the bright and glorious shining new age, the age of bureaucracy, also known as the age of the stapler. No one has figured out what to do about all the chickens, though. So, you close your history book, having spent the entire trip here daydreaming again. It was a good thing your parents were dropping you off and didn't have to make it here on your own. You most likely would have walked into every tree along the way. Today is the day you will finally get your hero training license. With nothing but a bag lunch, 50 gold pieces, and a heart full of dreams, you arrive at the hero bureaucracy. Butterflies flitter around in your stomach. This was it. Your time is now. The door opens and you take your first step inside. The first steps toward the future of adventure and glory. So, as you can see, this is mouse driven. Mouse and keyboard actually. We have our health here, our mana here, a few quick slots, our experience bar here, a level, potions, and gold. Wherever you move your mouse is where you turn. If you left click, you use your primary and your secondary. If you hit I, there's a bunch of different tabs: inventory, classes, abilities, perks, and stats. Classes, you can go with different ones. Some of them are locked, like as you can see the padlocks on Knight, Barbarian, Mage, Wizard. I believe Rogue is available, and Thief and Gadgeteer is also available. Warrior is the only one that is started for us here, except for Rogue. And I actually tested Rogue a little bit. I think I'm just gonna go with Warrior, at least for now. Naturally, when I get new points and stuff, I'll dig into it depending on what we can unlock. But let's get started right here. Let's see what this is all about. Here lies the desiccated, it should be desecrated, husk of a man. His clothes are old and moth-eaten. Looks like he died of a combination of sheer, soul-crushing bureaucracy and dehydration. His body is covered in cobwebs. Even the spiders look bored, clutched to his chest in a crumpled pile of forms. In one hand he holds the battered diary, and in the other holds an old ticket stub yellowed with age. Let's see what the ticket is. You delicately pull the ancient-looking ticket stub from the grasp of the skeletal fingers. It crumbles a bit when you touch it. The faded ink reads, "Number 476. It hath been a pleasure to serve thee." Okay, so we got a ticket. Let's see what these guys say. Owls think they're so smart with their book and their little hats, but I think they're not much better than chickens if you ask me. Chickens with swivelly heads. Brent. I used to be friends with the guy over in the corner, but this place just sucked the will to live right out of him. He barely made it through Form 872G before he just laid down and died. Am I supposed to fill out Form 232W or 821C? Wait, no, I think the pink one are for Astral Projection Adventures application only, and the blue ones are for non-equine steed registration? What? Gah, I've been here for hours. What number do you have, kid? I've been here all morning and I'm number 1004. Let's see. I already got a ticket. What does this thing do? You take the next ticket available. It says 2437. It's a pleasure to serve you. Oh my. What's this all about? The water cooler appears to be empty and broken. Let's see. Solomon the wise old owl. Woo! Or whoo! I see you're next. I'm glad you came up to the counter. I was about to skip your number. So, you want to get your hero training license, I see. You've got the right forms all filled out. I'm going to have to ask you a few questions and list off the answers of the form that provides it with multiple choice. Solomon, the wise old owl. Question number 1. What is your name alias? If your name is not utterable by mortal tongues, please fill out the form 157L interdimensional name registration. It's Zueljin. Woo! Really common names these days. Oh well. I guess all can't be named something interesting. Question 2. What is your gender? I am a male. A. What is your alignment? Evil, curious, chaotic, lazy. Potato. I'm lawful good. Of course, that's what everyone chooses. Now, on to the final question. Do you have an arch nemesis or rival? No. Ooh, that's fine. Not all heroes in training start out with a rival, so we provide one for you. You will find your arch nemesis around town. Rivals are of course encouraged to meet up with before their adventure training and try to cement their hatred for each other as well as talk smack about each other. Shovels around with forms for his wings a moment and picks up a large stamp with his beak. In a flurry of blows, you see each form soon covered in a barrage of red ink. It looks like your paperwork is all in order. Here's your hero training license. Go talk with the Captain Pepper in the town square just outside. Hoot! Next, now serving number 477. Who has 477? Alright, so we got our hero license. We're ready to go. License Bureau. Who's this guy? Ah, Captain Pepper. You must just have gotten your hero training license. Well, good luck to you, son. There's some things you ought to know before you start out on your adventure. You should check out the shops around town. Blacksmith makes the best weapons and armor this side of the forest of unpleasant smells. The pet shop owner is a little reclusive, but she knows her animals. Go see her if you want a companion with you on your journey. Oh, that's cool. The witch in the magic shop is 8 kinds of crazy, but she knows her magic. Stop by there if you're the finger twiddling type. I'm more of a sword and board man myself. Be sure to talk to the folks around town if you want to hear the local gossip. Most of them are dang loons, but now they have some valuable advice. Be safe out there. Tell the 2 oafs by the gates I gave you permission to leave once you speak with your rival. Okay, so I've already kind of checked out the shops and stuff, and since I don't have enough gold to do anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and speak to my rival, and then we can get on with some action for the first episode. Terry, psh, looks like you finally decided to show up. Let's get this started, shall we? Let me introduce myself, Terry Cloak. Remember that name, because I'm always going to be the one step ahead of you. I see you're intimidated by my good looks and mad skills. Don't feel bad, not everyone can be as awesome and suave as me. Talking about mad skills, I should be off to the Earth Dungeon to flex some muscle. See you there, dork. Alright, dude. So, basically, after I start earning a little bit of money and items and stuff, I can kind of mess around with these shops. Right now, we're just going to head on out. Again, this is randomly generated, so as far as the town itself, it's not randomly generated, but the exits and entrances and stuff like that to everything are. So you never know really where to go. Let's see, that's where the livestock is. And now here I thought I was prepared, and I'm really not. That's the brew, that's to buy potions and stuff. I think I do have potions. Let's see. Inventory. Nope, I just have tickets, but I'll get some. It's relatively easy to get started here. What about this away? No, nothing there. We gotta find a way out now that we talked with our rival. Let's see, how about this way? No. There's our rival again. How about straight down? What's straight down? What are these guys? Alright, and free to come and go as you please. Watch your back out there. Doom jellies have a fierce bite. Okay, so this is it. Right into some water. How about that? Okay, so this is basically the little layout. As you can see, I got my little mini map in the far right corner, and there should be some mobs spawning here. There we go. Doom jellies. So I can press space and kind of duck out the way, or I could just get nailed like that, and you just kind of pass over stuff and pick it up. These bees are killer, but you can put a lick on them and run away pretty easy. But if you try more than one, they can start, yeah, they kind of hit you hard there. Oh my. Too fast for y'all. What's up? I like the range that you have. It's like, it's really not limited, so it's not like you have to be super accurate or anything. Boom. And we got a heart too. Also some silver bars, lockpicks, and critical bow. Ooh, that's cool. Let's go ahead and equip that bow right quick. Inventory, critical bow. And we'll equip that. And second hand slot. Leather boots, we can equip those. And as you can see, they give health max 10. Everything else is just items. Now we can right click as our secondary item. Oh, and a helm already. Cool. Things are looking up. This gives us health max 6. And as you can see, some of the textures aren't done yet, so it just says temp, which is okay by me. At least we know what it does. Let's see here. Ouch. Not bad. They drop a lot of loot too. All kind of stuff. If I could hit this guy. This bow is OP, man. Big time. And look, when you try to attack a chicken, they get on your head. You can't do anything. You just gotta throw them off when you left click. It's funny. Come on, bee. Got your number. These bees are no problem with this bow. I think range class is definitely overpowered. If there is like pure range like mage and stuff, especially if you got some tanks with you. This game is multiplayer, by the way. Like if you give someone your IP, they can join in if they have the same game. Pretty cool. Let's see. Let's try to find that dungeon they were talking about, the Earth Dungeon. This looks like a dead end. Down here, nothing. To the right, nothing. Well, did I miss it? Let's go this way up top. No, there's nothing there. It has to be somewhere around here. Let's go further in this way. Ah, it's just through the bushes and stuff. Cool. Alright. Next area. Slime. Already down to like half health. Well, not half, but... Can I reach him from there? Nope. Not a chance, Buster. Oh. Oh, trapped in a corner. Dang, man. This thing's hit kind of hard. Let's see here. Chickens. Many chickens. Nothing much here. How about over this way? Let's be something over this pool here. Oh, another slime. I saw you. So you got some cooldown time apparently, like when you dash back like that, you can't start shooting right away, which I guess they do it so you can't be too overpowered. Looks like that's the direction that I need to head. What's up here? I'd like to kill all the mobs available. Oh, you can't shoot outside the water? That's weird. I guess they do it because it's, I don't know, depth or something? Oh, I got some bracers. Let's see what that's all about. Inventory. Helm. Let's see. This helm is 6. This helm is 6. That's the same thing. Bracers give physical resist and health max. We'll take that. And let's see what else we got. Portal scrolls, potions of healing. Let's use one of those. Nice. They're pretty slow, aren't they? Wow. But at least I gained some health back. Looks like the the cooldown on them is severe. Okay. And let's see what this area holds. Looks as though... Oh, a portal. You have discovered a portal, so I can easily jet back to town if I need from these portal rooms here. Ooh, and I leveled up. Alright. Let's find a little safe haven here. Hit the level up button. Let's go with, let's see, armor break. The ability to swing in front of you. 150% of your primary weapon's DPS in a single strike. Let's see, strike all nearby enemies as you spin around for 100% of your primary weapon. Like that. What is this? A shout buff that increases you and your nearby allies 10% of critical, 15% dodge, and 10% movement speed. I don't know, I like that. Oh, you need cooldown. Let's see. I guess it's tiered, like this is a prerequisite. So let's go ahead and get that. And it gave it in the 1 slot. Let's see if I hit 1. Okay. So that's the ability right there. I should have tried it on something, I guess. Ouch. Alright. So now we got our good ability here. Let's try it on this guy here. Oh, 9. Nice. Oh, no. No, no! Stupid clicker. Alright. Still doing okay on health. This guy's not even coming to attack us. A TORC? A torque? What is that? Let's see. A cap gives 3 and 3. Oh, that's more for mana. Okay. Health max. What was that? TORC. This is common headgear. Mana max 6. Okay. So that's apparently for mage type classes. Let's go ahead and finish off. Got our gold. Oh, look who's here. Oh, it's you. I'm surprised you made it this far. I don't mean to brag, but I've already heroically slain 10 doom jellies and 5. Count 'em 5 dumblebees. Yeah, that's right. I'm a pretty big deal. You should probably get some more practice swinging that little borked up sword of yours around the nice safe metals before you head down into the dungeon. I'll leave you a few monsters alive just to make things interesting for you. This won't be the last you see of me, jerk, but gosh, he's a sweetheart, isn't he? Alright. Well, I'm level 2 already, so I should be able to handle the dungeons okay, but I do want to make sure I didn't miss any mobs. We'll be a little less conservative after this. There we go. Alright. 52 out of 67. I should be okay to go in a dungeon. Let's head in. Alright, like I said, they're randomly generated, so if you play along, you probably won't see the same dungeons. It'll be the same graphics and stuff, but the layout will be different. Oh, look at the stuff in here. Alright, let's try some bow action right quick. Ooh. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Some little haunted books. Oh yeah, baby. Not bad. Silver bars and gold, potion of healing, and a lockpick. Another lockpick and some more gold. A couple pots here. Oh, hearts. Good. Beautiful. They give you so much hit points. That's nice. What else we got? What are these things? Can I move them? Nope. Can't do nothing with those. Let's head on to the next room. Hopefully it's not too dark. If it is, I'll try to brighten it up for y'all. So, pardon any gamma corrects that I have to do. Oh my. Ha! Oh yeah! That little skill that we got, I keep forgetting about it. It's good though. Okay, 40 hit points, still not doing too bad. Oh, I see a chest right there too. Maybe I should try to play it a little more conservative. With those hearts, it's pretty good if I can get those. What's up with this? Oh, it's a mimic. Chest monster. Oh, he's got some bite to him too. Look at him eat. Boom. Whew, it was pretty hard. Let's get this heart. Alright, 39. We still in decent shape. Try to get them grouped up like this. $20 out of 67. Still not doing too bad here. But I need to start being a little more conservative. Wow, level up. Oh, it healed me, everything. Nice. Okay, what can we get? Let's see, this is what? Stalwart shield, increased shield effectiveness. I don't even have a shield. And what is this? Blood of thine enemy. Receives 25 more %. Oh, that's great. That's a passive. Let's get that. Yes. Looks good to me. Okay. I see you. Am I hitting a little bit harder maybe? Not really, huh? That heart bonus is gonna help big time. Okay. stats ain't too bad, especially when you have them one at a time like that. Ooh, there's some little heart bonuses. Let's go ahead and take one. Kind of do some damage up here. And then we'll go back to the other one. Man, this guy hits pretty hard, huh? Oh, he's level 3. Just noticed that. Beautiful. Alright, any goodies left? No. What's this? Nothing. What's this? Nothing. Okay. I guess we'll go to the next room, wherever it's at. Ah, here it is. Oh, a choice. Let's see, do I see anything in either of these rooms? That looks like traps. Ooh. Well, it's not too bad. You could kind of just walk over them. That's not much of a trap. Okay. Oh, another... Man, I can't get my hands on a good chest, can I? Gotta wait. Wait, is that a... Oh, that's a pot down there. Let's just do damage to this guy. Leather boots. Nice. And this should be a heart. Beautiful. Some gold that we forgot there. Let's see how these leather boots look. Bracers. I think I already have those equipped. Yeah, caps, helms. Let's see. This helm is 6. This helm is 4. See, there's a little difference in them. Leather boots, max health 4. I think I already have leather boots with... Oh, the new ones that I just got a little bit better. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. And this is a... Harvest this resource. Let's see here. To harvest gems, you will need to make matches of 3 or more. The matches you make give you gems of that type. To make a match, select 2 adjacent gems and they will swap positions. Only swaps will result in match will work. When all possible matches are exhausted, the resource is depleted and you will have to come back later. Let's harvest. Oh, it's like a Bejeweled game. Check that out. What? Alright. Well, this is weird. Even though there are 3, they don't give you the match. And I guess these are what you harvest when you're done. Okay. Let's try that. There's 4. Cool. Oh, and you get these rocks too. Well, that didn't... I don't think I got too far with that, did I? Let's see if there's any that I missed. You guys have probably seen it right now, like, no, switch those. I really don't think there's any more possible matches. Okay, so what happens if I hit escape? Resources depleted. Did I get the gems? Oh yeah, I sure did. Okay. Very cool. Well, I got some. That's not bad. Okay. And that's the way down. Let's go through that other door before we head down. Is that a mimic? No. Is that a real chest? Yay! Rune of what? What was that? Rune of will? Magical resist. Oh, I guess you can kind of slot those on items. That's pretty cool. Oh. And we're full health again. Cool, I might as well hit this one. Even though I knew it was a heart. Alright. Well, I guess we'll go down to level 2, but I'll save that for the next episode. Guys, if y'all like this little RPG game, I'd like to continue doing it. I think I'll do a few more. Oh, there is a few more rooms, but we'll still save that for next episode. I like to keep it short and sweet. Thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, this is Zueljin signing off. Have a good one.